Good morning, and welcome back to Daily Dhamma, a letter to our children. Today is November 8th, and our reading is Not My Circus, Not My Monkeys. This saying is usually attributed to a Polish proverb for reasons that remain obscure. Wherever it comes from, we think it's good advice. If we all tended to our own side of the street, life would be more orderly. We should endeavor to be mindful of our own business, keep our hands to ourselves, and not act like monkeys. Don't know why, but we never associated Poland with monkeys or with circuses, come to it. For whatever reason, that seems to be a generally agreed upon thing that that's a Polish proverb, although we've seen different versions of it offered, and we can't make head or tail out of it. At any rate, what we should do is mind our own business, keep our hands to ourselves, and remind ourselves that we really are not the boss. If we just tend to our side of the street, things will go along a lot better than if we're all running up and down trying to mind everybody else's business. So let's all get together and do something along those lines, shall we? Our theme this month in November is right mindfulness. And that's a big part of or meditation or mental discipline stream within the Eightfold Path. And one of the requirements for mindfulness is humility. We must be willing and able to put God and other people before ourselves. Humility, by a charming coincidence, is also the only virtue, we are told, that Satan cannot mimic. He can put on the dog with all kinds of other things and pretend to be wonderful and helpful and kind and considerate and all that kind of stuff. But humility is the one thing he can't fake. Being mindful means staying in our own lane. We avoid giving offense where we can. Doesn't mean people pleasing or sucking up to people or being false, but we try not to hurt people's feelings. And as we all know, taking offense, you have to take it. There's a very good possibility people didn't mean it that way. And so what their thoughts are about us really are not our monkeys, and they are not part of our circus. We don't have to listen to what other people say. Don't explain, don't complain. Just go about our own business and see how that goes. In meditation, as in life, there are a number of things that we can do that help us in our practice, in our sitting, and also help us in our daily life. One is metta, projecting feelings of love, and that's metta with two T's. Generosity of the spirit. It's not giving alms to the poor, but giving the other person the benefit of the doubt. Having an attitude of kindness and helpfulness. Sati, or mindfulness, is the very thing. Sampajana, which is self-awareness. We have to know who we are and where we're at and what we're about. And then if we're minding our own business, we're not going to get our nose out of joint because of something somebody else has done. Panya, or wisdom. And finally, selfless service, the most important ingredient of which is we perform our duties with no thought about the outcomes. And happy trails to you until we meet again.